Monstrosity every Sunday, 6 to 8 every Sunday. Monstrosity every Sunday, 6 to 8 every Sunday. Yeah, 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 yeah. Drink beer, have sex. Drink beer, have sex. Drink beer, have sex. Drink beer, drink.
I know at some point I'm supposed to say something, but I'm kind of just the events that just happened recently kind of just got me in like, okay, feeling kind of weird. Well, you hear the music, people, so you know that can only mean one thing. It is Sunday, 6 o'clock. It is time for Monstrosity Radio. Woo! Feeling really good. I gotta get. I feel. I was feeling kind of down. And
we gotta shake the Google burbs off.
Yeah. Well, turn it down just a little. Just a little.
You don't have to say my signs on
air. Oh, sorry.
Bro.
I have to interpret.
No, you don't have to interpret.
What if I do
That's
the
behind the
thing?
scene.
What if I do the wrong thing though?
You say you didn't even know exactly what this was.
Well, what if I did something wrong?
All right, back to this.
Anyway. It is myself today, Fern and Juice. Oh, back up. Sorry, I did it again. Myself and Juice today. There is no Matthew joining us.
Sorry, the white guy is not in the area today.
Yeah, guys, don't be sad. He'll be back next week. We never got a chance to talk about our new intro. I always bring it up, and then we get sidetracked or distracted. So I quickly just want to talk about our new intro if I can.
Well, a lot of people know that we had a guest on here one time, Tom House. He made an intro track for us, which is that wonderful instrumental you all just heard. But one day it was two men, and they were feeling something in the air.
Yeah.
You know what that was in the air?
What was that?
A kick-ass song.
Kick-ass.
And they laid about 20 seconds worth of vocals on it, and it's classic ever since.
Took them about an hour to come up with 20 seconds worth of vocals.
I heard they got more. They just didn't put it down, but
yeah, there was a little bit more. But thank you to those guys.
Those guys are awesome.
Helping us jam out to that sound there. It feels kind of weird. I feel a little off because there's only two of us. I'm waiting for any moment for Matthew to walk through that door right now.
Stick his head in like he's your dad.
Hey guys!
Yeah.
Nah, you guys were waiting for me?
Yeah, he's not coming.
He's not coming. Daddy's not coming home. Sorry. I had to reach away from the mic real quick and grab my notebook. So we're really, and then I was hoping that they would have the usual keg outside so we could do.
They did not. I saw that.
There was
I was
no
very
keg.
disappointed.
Yeah, I was just like, wow.
This is gonna be a liquorless episode.
Yeah. So what you're sipping on is probably just. I mean, we could talk about a little something. But anyway, let's get down with it because Matthew's not here and we're a little off. So. I want to thank everybody. This is Monstrosity Radio. Remember, you can catch Monstrosity every Sunday on Q4 Radio, AM 1680 Chicago. And this is Monstrosity again. Whenever you want, you can call in and join the conversation on the show at 312-985-7834. Once again, that's 312-985-7834. And if they don't want to hit us up on the phone line, where can they hit us up at?
They can hit us up on internet and social media. You all can hit us up on Facebook at Monstrosity Radio. Our Twitter is Monstrosity Q4. Our Instagram is simply Monstrosity. Don't forget to look us up on Spreaker. And what is our Spreaker? Oh, it's / Monstrosity Radio. And Stitcher, which is powered by Deezer at Stitcher.com / Monstrosity Radio.
Woo!
Bang, bang, bang.
And then remember, you can always just Google us at Monstrosity Radio.
Yeah, and then we're going to come up and all types of player stuff.
Yeah, playa.
SoundCloud coming soon.
Oh, yeah, I was just about to mention that. You said we was going to
start.
We already have a SoundCloud. We're just going to start.
We're going to go pro. We're going to be unlimited on there. Yeah, so everything goes. You know what I mean, people?
Yeah, boy.
Whole catalog.
Yeah. And we're making some big moves coming up soon. So stick around, and I hope you move with us because we like to shake and move. There's a stick and move. Shake and move.
Shake and move is like a dance, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel a little off. Like, not just because Matt's not here, but
because of that, we had these technical difficulties. We almost thought we were going to have to cancel the show.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out what was going on. And
we can keep it real.
Yeah, I finally figured it out, and we're all good. We're good to go. I just it threw me off a little for a second. Anyway, how was your weekend?
My weekend kind of sucked.
What?
The highlight was it this morning playing basketball.
Yeah, that was dope.
Like, I worked yesterday. I didn't do anything after I just,
Yeah.
I went to see my dad yesterday. Actually, I took my son over there, but I don't know. My weekend was like real blah. Now I got tomorrow off, but you know who else is off tomorrow?
Who?
Nobody. So it's like,
yeah,
that's cool. I just kick it with my son all day.
It's nice to have a Monday off. It's weird. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's nice to have one. You and a coworker of ours always has Monday off, and it's kind of a nice thing.
I think we're gonna be like, if it doesn't rain or anything, we're probably gonna be like some bums. Just go to some neighborhood, just park, just stroll around and stuff.
That's cool. Yeah, we had a fun morning this morning. Played a little 2-on-2.
Yeah, man, we lost every game. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm kind of mad. My stamina's.
Yeah. It gets it bees like that sometimes. When
you smoke for 10 years straight.
Yeah, it'll get to you. It'll get to you, especially out there. You in game 3 or 2, and one dude still got just as much energy.
Yeah, and they played together. It was cool. Yeah. We got hustled.
I mean, they're used to playing with each other because they played. So far, it's been 1, 2. I want to say about four times that they've played together because they most of the time they're on the same team. It's rare that they're not on the same team.
Since we're actually talking about sports, this is gonna be.
Yeah.
Good segment for.
Yeah. You want to get some sports popping off on this man show.
It's like one thing we always are missing is sports this year. Not this year, but on the show. So
yeah, you wanted to get some sports. What you got for us on Sports Juice?
It's a little sports talk we got right now.
Juice it up with Juice Jones.
Just keep it on the NBA. I got a question for you.
Yeah, I don't follow NBA.
Okay, but you follow popular NBA though, right?
Yeah, I know about the NBA.
Right.
Yeah.
So you know how LeBron went to Cleveland and whatever.
Yeah.
And he Kevin Love went to, right?
Yeah. Kevin Love. Then I heard he left.
No, he didn't leave. He opted out of his contract. And then LeBron did this morning.
Ooh.
Not saying they're going to leave, but they're going to try to get more money. Somebody's leaving.
Someone is leaving?
Like, somebody's leaving that team. They're not going to have the same team they did last year.
The same 3? You think that the big 3, one of the big 3 is leaving?
If it is, it's going to be Kevin Love.
Kevin Love, he's out. What do you think? Yeah.
He's going to try to go to Chicago or something. We can trade him something for it. It'd be decent.
That'd be nice. What else you got? There was a draft, too. Wasn't there some kind of draft?
Yeah, draft. You know what I'm talking about.
For those guys who aren't really into sports, a draft is when you pick future players to hopefully work on and work with to eventually join your team or trade them. They're like pawns.
Yeah, well, one of the big like surprises of the draft this year though would have to be D'Angelo Russell passing to Lil Okafor.
Who's that? Who are those two guys? I don't know who that is. Yeah,
they're college players.
Okay.
And Lil Okafor, he's like every year it's like, that one Chicago kid that's dope as hell. And
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, he was that kid.
Oh, okay, he's that kid.
Okay.
What school he go play for? What school did he go to play for? That was weird.
I'm not sure, actually.
Oh.
I actually didn't cover on that part.
But anyway.
The surprising part is Kobe Bryant now has a point guard. D'Angelo Russell.
Oh, okay.
So, think about all this opting out of contracts and whatnot going on. And
a lot of people, yeah. Some moves happening.
But
who did the Bulls draft?
We got this dude, Bobby Portis, man.
Bobby Portis? Where's he from?
He's where is this kid from? This kid is from Arkansas. Yeah, so funny thing about Bobby Portis is 4 years ago, whatever, he was talking smack about the Bulls and D Rose.
Yeah, I'm all about the Heat.
Yeah, when he was the Heat were playing us and stuff. So he sent out some tweets that was like, F D Rose, F Paul Gasol team Heat
all day, LeBron all day.
And after he gets drafted, he sends out a tweet saying, I'm sorry, I made tweets 4 years ago. I was a boy then, I'm a man now. D Rose, Paul, what type of donuts y'all like?
He got called out though. He got called out, and then he made the statement. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's
but yeah, and then also on some Chicago news for talk.
Somebody's getting hazed. That's all I was saying.
Yeah. Well, Chicago keeping us in the news. Both Jonathan Tays and Patrick Kane will be on the next NHL cover.
Ooh,
that's gonna be kind of beastie.
Cool. I mean, it's the NHL, the video game.
The video game. Yeah,
okay, cool.
The video game. They'll be on there.
Yeah.
And also, something I want to talk to you about. I'm not too proud to bring this up right now.
The Cubs. You talk base. I'm just assuming you're going down the line, so we're getting to baseball.
Yeah. And how do you feel right now, man? I mean, the Cubs are doing better than the White Sox. Very surprisingly.
I'm actually happy for the Cubs. I am a Cubs fan. I like the Cubs. My aunt is a huge White Sox fan, so I go to a lot of the games with her.
Are you gonna wear Cubs gear when we go to the game?
No, I'm not like that.
Okay,
I mean, I like the White Sox. Don't get me wrong. I don't think there's anything wrong with the White Sox. I don't see anything wrong with cheering for two teams. I don't get that. I don't have a problem. Like, I mean, I really like the Cubs. Like, that's my.
It's because you were like. You're in
yeah. I was raised around a bunch of Cubs fans. I mean, actually, one of the first games I went to was a White Sox game. Was one of the very first baseball games.
You didn't like it?
It was just a bad experience. The seats. It was at the old Comiskey Stadium, and the seats were uncomfortable.
And
that's
how we get down around there.
I was a little
seats
kid.
Uncomfortable. You talking? They got the crappiest seats in the world at Wrigley.
Well, I didn't. The first time I went to a Wrigley game, I was older.
Because there was a lot of white people.
No. I was older. I don't even remember the white. All I remember about that White Sox game that I went to is that the seats were uncomfortable. And that it was a long game. I just wanted to go.
And then I grew up and I went to a Cubs game, and all I remember was like eating hot dogs. And this girl gave me a blowjob.
You stupid. Nah, nothing like that. I didn't even eat hot dog at a Cubs game. I don't know. Prices at they're not that bad. I thought it was gonna be worth. The only thing that I found like really expensive when I went to a White Sox game recently was the soda. Like it was $5 for like a Pepsi or something like that.
Oh man! And then they charge you like $10 for the helmet to put wherever you want, and then like $5 extra.
Yeah,
like,
that's ridiculous. Whatever. You're supposed to get the helmet as a souvenir and everything like that.
You pay for it though. So.
Yeah, so I don't know. I like baseball. I don't mind cheering for two teams, and
you're whack for that.
What cheering for two?
I mean, you got to pick one. You're a Cubs fan.
I'm a Cubs fan. Yeah. But I
mean, you're cool. You cheer, but if it comes down to the crosstown rivalry, where are you going?
Cubs. Yeah, Cubs. Yeah, I'm not going.
He likes to lose.
Yeah. I kind of don't mind losing, because I think it builds character. But at some point, you will step up and you will win. You will win.
Like with the ladies,
you will be victorious. Yeah.
So Fern almost had some action.
Wait, hold on. Before we get to some action, let's finish talking about the Cubs. The Cubs.
Oh, I'm done with the Cubs.
Oh, that was it.
No, I had to say what I had to say.
It was short-lived, but it's the
I'm
Cubs.
just saying they're doing better than the Sox right now. I mean, it's mid-season, but
I'm looking at everything that they went through to get to this point. I mean, all the the struggles.
Struggles of what?
Just being a bad team.
They are the worst team, but like the richest team, like probably one of like top 5 richest teams.
Yeah. Well, finally they got somebody in the organization that knows how to spend the money and hopefully is spending it well. I don't follow baseball very much.
Y'all did a lot of purchasing this offseason.
Yeah, so see, it went to good places because now what place they're in? First?
I don't know. I think y'all are like 39 and 32. You're over 500.
So yeah, over 500. So that's good. That's good. You can get to the playoffs being over 500. Playoffs. Anyway, you was talking about I almost got some action. I never got any action. What action did I get?
You almost had some action.
Oh, you talking about Friday? Nah, nothing was happening over there. That was nothing.
So what did the lady text you?
Nothing.
She didn't say she wanted to come chill with you?
No, because the message was can't, because I mistyped it. And I think she took it as that. Like
No.
Yeah, I think she took it as that.
That was whack. But hold on, what did she say?
She didn't say anything. She didn't respond back.
Prior to your text. So you have to tell the world. They don't know.
I don't remember.
So she's like, "Can I come chill with you or something?" Right?
No, she didn't write that.
What did she say?
She didn't say anything. I was the one that was like, "Can't come chill with me."
What are you talking about?
That what you're talking about?
Yeah.
I didn't get it. She didn't. I never got a text.
Before that?
Yeah, no, I didn't get a text before that. Before that, that person that I was texting was my aunt. And that's why I was like, I was texting my aunt.
Somebody said they're going to come smoke with you.
No, nobody said they was no.
You were drunk then and you said that.
Probably. Yeah. I just probably mixed it up.
Thanks a lot, Fern.
Yeah, sorry if I got your hopes up.
So you didn't have any action?
No.
Thanks for wasting 3 minutes of the show.
No problem. No problem. We had to. We're not doing what you're sipping on, so we got to fill a little time. I'm sorry, man. You truly, honestly look disappointed.
Sorry.
You look down and beat now. Matt's going home. He didn't want to do the show anymore. He thought I was going to get some action.
I thought he was going to get some action.
No, man. No. I was drunk, too, that night. Man, talk about beer. Honestly, I think it's probably by far... We'll do a quick little what you sipping on. So Friday, that night we were out. I was drinking Blue Moons, and I have to say, like by far, I think Blue Moon is like my favorite beer to drink.
Put orange in it?
No, because it was at that place.
You didn't garnish your Blue Moon?
No. I just
professional.
No, it's okay.
No, it's not.
Well, what happens if you at the park and you're drinking Blue Moons and you don't have an orange?
It's out of a bottle, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You can still put an orange in the bottle.
That's not.
It doesn't stop you. This shouldn't stop you. But yeah, so I really, really enjoy sipping Blue Moons. So I think everybody should start sipping Blue Moons. That's my what you're sipping on for the day. That's what I'm gonna go. That's where I'm gonna go with this. Anyway, moving on. Remember, you can always join the conversation here at 312-985-7834. It feels kind of like a lonely show because Matthew is not here. We don't have any white skin.
Yeah, we don't have any
reflecting the light and making it that much hotter in here. Actually, it is a lot cooler.
Yeah.
Without him.
It's because he's the devil.
No, he's not the devil.
He's in Quinceocha.
In Quinceocha. Well, what's that? That's what language is that? Is that Swahili? Yeah.
Or white devil.
White devil. Does it? That one word means white devil twice?
Yes.
Yes. Even before I got done with the question, yes. I know where you're going with this, and the answer is yes. Anyway, so I want to try something out a little different this show. Unfortunately, Matt's not here to try it with us, which is cool because he's just
Fern's gonna try some vagina.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about we're gonna split up little things, and wanted to get into talking about sex.
Sexual.
I really can't talk about sex, but I asked you a question earlier when we were doing the pre-show.
I do not like to put my feet on the top of the girls' heads while I hit them from the back. It's not cool. I don't think she likes that. If she does like that, she's nasty.
The other question that I asked you earlier
was
that question, not that question, but the question about does money make you more sexually appealing?
Oh yeah,
it does. You think so? You think? I don't know. I don't think it does. I'm lying. I worked at Blockbuster and I saw a bunch of fat dudes with like really pretty women, and it just baffled me. But then when they opened their wallet, they had like wads of cash sticking out of it, and then you'd see them pull off in the when they went to the parking lot to get in their car. They like had a brand new, like, I don't know. I don't want to say too fancy car, but.
He got to sit on a little something.
Yeah, you can see he's doing well for himself. His girl's got like jewelry, like huge rocks of jewelry hanging off of her.
One of my favorite movies next Friday quotes that cash makes the coochie go woo woo.
Woo woo!
So it's like, money's always gonna, if that's what they're interested in. Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think about like people who say like, well, the money, all right, at first it was the money, and then I got to spend time with this person. But like, yeah, it's not the most attractive person.
Yeah, well, also because when you got a pocket full of money, your confidence is at all time peak. So it's like you automatically got a self inner glow. It's like when you got on like,
you got the glow.
Yeah, it's like when you got like a brand new outfit on or something. You look really nice or whatever. You go out or whatever. You know how you feel?
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about? Like,
you on 100.
Like, all right, it's like
I feel
I
real
got
good.
this, fresh cut or something like that. So the money also makes you do that. Like. It just does. So it gives you like certain things in life just give you like a certain little swagger about like the moment you're in, and like I feel like me personally, like I feel like certain times your body like gives off like energies or scents or I don't know. It attracts women.
Yeah, you're right. It does. You release some secret pheromones that we're.
I feel like it's like when you hit that confidence level, like your body just starts spraying the swag or the juice out.
The swag juice.
The sauce.
The mojo, baby, is sort to say. The mojo.
Your
the
mojo starts kicking.
Your mojo's really kicking, baby. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I just I don't know. I just thought about that, and I don't know. I saw this study one time, and it gave everybody a number 1 through 10, and based off their appearance. So if you were a 10, you're kind of on the lower end of the scale of beauty, and if you were a 1, you're on a higher.
What did you get from it?
No, not me. It was a study that I saw, and basically, when they matched off people accordingly, the numbers kind of matched up. Like the 10s went with the 10s. Like no 10 hit on a 1, like a 10 would only hit like on a 10 or a 9, and only like and the 4s. So everybody's number kind of matched up, like the 1s with the 1s, like the really beautiful people talk to the really
and the
beautiful.
uglies go with the uglies,
basically.
But the rich do have sex with the poor.
And that's what they threw into the study. They were just like, okay, so they told the women that bachelor the person that was number 4 had money, like he was a millionaire and blah 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 blah. And so so they did the test again with different people, and now the good-looking dude wasn't getting hit on anymore. It was the dude number 4. Once they found out like he had all the money and everything, like all the women started talking to him, and like, but it didn't exceed the class level of like scale of looks. Like no 10s talk to this dude, only like the 1s. Anything above him,
rock bottom.
Yeah. So anything above him would talk to him. So it's weird. So yes, money does very much play how you're portrayed and how you're viewed.
Oh, and if you're trying to get sex, because I mean, like, but
what about like again? What about women who said like, yeah, at first, you know, I was kind of superficial, and I was just in it for the money and what I could get, but then I started spending time with this guy.
Yeah, I found out he's so nice.
Yeah, he's like, he's an awesome guy.
I believe that. Yeah, okay, I'll give it.
Such a kind heart.
I will literally give 15% of that is real, and then the other 85 is you're just poor and you don't have anywhere to go. He's your meal ticket.
Because the moment he loses that money, she's out the door.
Yeah.
Like, does it work both ways, though? Because, like, again, I asked you, like, do you ever see an attractive older woman, or not even attractive older, just like, you know, a semi-average older woman who just has a lot of money? Do you ever get the need to
or
just
be
be
an
like,
ugly chick with money?
Or, yeah, ugly chick with money. Do you ever be like, yeah, I can be with her just for the money?
Yeah.
Oh.
I've done it.
Yeah?
I've taken down girls just for cash.
Just
because she has a nice car.
Just for a gyro and fries, I've taken down a girl.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think guys were... Well, I shouldn't say I didn't think. I know guys are like that. I know there's a lot of nice looking younger men who go out there and they specifically look for older, wealthy women to hook up with. So that,
they're smart. That's why.
Yeah, so
they ain't wasting no time.
I mean, women do it, so why? I'm not to say that it's cool. I'm just saying, like, in general.
How those people live their life, there's nothing wrong with it.
No, yeah, and
we're not here to judge.
And two, I think those older people know, like, hey, I know why you're here. I'm not stupid. Like,
no, sometimes they're lost in the sauce.
Oh yeah,
I mean, when you do something like that to a person, it's basically a con. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I realized. Like in my player days, I'm like 3 steps from a con, man.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, you gotta feed them this dream. You gotta you gotta play the role that they want. You know what I mean? Otherwise, she can just go buy her. If she wants sex, she can go buy that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So. It's not just the sex they want. They want to feel loved. So you gotta like play that part and all that stuff. So.
Yeah, I feel you on that. That's right. Well, anyway, so and then too, the other thing I wanted to get in about sex, and not so much sex, but it does kind of like, not so much sex, but love. Like I was watching this.
Sensitive ass Fern. Always talking about this week.
Let me get there first. I was so I've been watching this TV series. It comes on FX.
You been watching Gossip Girl again?
No, not Gossip Girl. Actually, I should start watching Gossip Girl again. It's actually a pretty decent show. Oh, I miss that girl and her beautiful blue eyes. Anyway,
gay.
I just had a moment. So I've been watching this show. It comes on FX. It's called The Strain. It's about like this. It's like a vampire show, but like they base it off of like it's a virus or whatever like that. And part of the theme of the show is how it's about love, like how strong love is, how we make these bonds, how we'll do anything for love. But then at the same time, it talks about how love's like a double-edged sword. Like that same love will get you hurt. Like that same love will get you to do things that you would never in a million years think like, oh man, I gotta do this. I love her. I can't do this. Like, you know, just crazy, ridiculous stuff.
I don't know. I feel like, well,
and so like I know love is a double-edged sword, but like, how do you? My question all weekend to myself was like, how do you not get stuck in that trap? How do you not get blinded by love to
the heartbreak?
Yeah.
Like, it's like one day Richard Pryor, he was like, you're never going to be a man, like a real man, until you get your heart broke.
Yeah.
And he said, not just like an old girl, but like that real heart broke when you just like mope around for months. You know what I mean? And that's real. It's like, because after that, it's like, you know what to look for. you can't. Well, you have to learn from that mistake. You know what I mean? Or that situation just as a lesson. You know what I mean? So it's like certain things when you see it, it's like, all right, no, I'm not getting back into that. No, I know how that goes.
So you're saying everybody has to go through that one heartbreak.
It's gonna be
that one big heartbreak in order to know how
you have to learn from it. It's like, because that's just life. Like every day when you wake up, you go through something. If you don't learn from it, then you wasted it. You wasted the lesson, pretty much. You know what I mean? So it's
you're just gonna wake up and repeat the same thing.
You're gonna do the same thing over and over. That's why some girls that just get played out and they just become sluts or whatever. It's like, oh, I'm just looking for love. I'm just looking for love. And every guy's penis has a lot of love to give.
Yeah, ladies.
Splat.
I have a lot of love to give you. Do you want to come back to my studio and I showed you all my love against the wall?
I am an artist.
I am an artist. Let me show you. Ooh, got a little snippy there, microphone.
I was just thinking, you could have like the most players thing ever. You just take girls back to your crib and be like, yeah, I'm a producer. I'm setting up a studio right now. I just moved in this apartment. I'm just waiting on the rest of my equipment.
I'm just waiting on the rest of the stuff to show up.
Yeah, just show them like all the little stuff with the microphones.
Yeah,
and stuff.
like that. This is all the equipment, right? I can't explain it right now.
Set it up.
Yeah,
I'm waiting on my Mac to get here.
Yeah. But yeah. So yeah. I don't know. That show just. I think you're right. I think everybody has to go through that one big major heartbreak in order to. Because I went through it. And
do you feel you learned from it?
Oh man, I most definitely. But yeah, I learned from it because I had. Two things, because I'm not stupid, and I kind of learn from my mistakes. I want to learn from my mistakes. I don't want to keep repeating them.
Yeah, nobody's perfect. I'm just,
And then the other thing, I spent so much time just by myself and just reflecting on my relationship and the situation and just everything, how I got to this point, and then it everything that happened in that relationship, like, the infidelity, the lies, like, not only that, but like the happy times and everything. It's just like, okay, so I know what I want.
Isn't it crazy how like I got cheated on before too, and it's crazy how like you'll be thinking like 4 years down the line, you don't even like mess with this girl no more, but you just think of a situation. He was like, she cheated on me that day. You're like, you're dirty, bro.
I still have those moments where I'll be in the shower and I'll be thinking, I was just like, oh my god, she did. There was this instance. I think I told you. I don't know if I told you guys on air, but there was this time where I was helping her move into her new apartment after we had broke up, and I knew she was seeing somebody, but she was lying about it, of course, and she was still trying to like be friendly to me, so I would help her and blah blah blah. And then in the car, I saw like this edge of a condom wrapper, and I was just
the corner
of it, and I was just like,
people caught up.
I was like, "What is this?" And she was just like, "Mind your own business," blah blah. And I was like, "You're having sex in your car?" Yeah, she had sex in her car. Yeah, I had that memory the other day. I don't know why those memories.
I had got cheated on one time, and I was about to eat her out, and she was like, "No, don't do that." And I was like, why? I was like,
she's like, I don't really want to.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
And any other time she was down for it?
Yeah. I was like, oh,
I get it. I see what's going on.
Dirty
here.
heifer.
But yeah,
stinky little bra.
Yeah. So like, I learned from that experience, and I know what it is that I want. Or I know what not so much what I want, but what traps to look out for, and again, especially with infidelity, I know like what to look out for, and I know how to handle it better too. Before, I didn't know what to do. I was always trying to like, oh no, we can work this out, but I know at this point, like, there's really no working it out. You kind of just gotta.
Yeah, you gotta move on from.
Yeah, you gotta move on.
It's not worth it.
So which kind of gets me to my next thing. If you're ever cheated on, well, I was gonna say, should you leave or should you
get up out of there? Yeah. Oh man, I'm just gonna keep it real.
Any situation, or just are there particular situations? Because I know it's not easy. Like, I had a child at the time, so it wasn't the easiest thing for me to walk away. Even though I really should have just walked away. Because that one time, the one time led to a second time, and the second time led to a third time, and it was just like, okay. So yeah, I should have walked away at the end of the day, even though I had a child. But everything. What do you think? Should you just in any situation, or like it depends on the situation?
That's what I was thinking about, like with the child and whatnot. But I still say get up out of there, man.
Just leave.
I mean, I guess you can sacrifice it for your kids if you're sure that's still gonna be a good way for them. But is it gonna be like, I don't know. I say get out of there. It's not gonna be a healthy household.
Yeah,
because at the end of the day, you're gonna have like grudges.
Yeah, you're never
time.
gonna get over it. It takes honestly when you get cheated on, it takes a long time to get over that emotion. Honestly to even because it's a breach in trust. Like now you got to trust that person again. You start to question everything that person's saying to you. You start to think back on everything that they did. You start to just question everything, and so it's not a good thing to go through. Like, you know, I know a couple people and that are going through that right now, like trying to rebuild trust because they did something stupid in their relationship, and it's such a hard bridge to cross.
Yeah,
like,
I went to a wedding, and the girl had like went to Vegas and like cheated all on her husband or whatever, like before they got married. Then I went to their wedding and I saw it and I was just like, that's terrible.
Oh,
that's terrible. She had sex with multiple people in Vegas. That's just
oh,
terrible.
That's so bad. That's messed up. And so, and the dude didn't find out though, right? He didn't know.
I don't
suspected anything.
Probably not.
Oh, thank goodness.
He loves it.
Thank goodness. And I don't know. Yeah, you can't. There's no repairing that. You got to move on. And I hate to give this advice, but if you ever do something stupid like cheat on someone you love, don't, and you don't, and they don't really suspect anything.
Don't say nothing.
Yeah, don't say anything. Like, honestly, I know you want to
make up for it in life.
Yeah, make up for it in life. Be a better person.
Yeah.
Like, just don't ever do it again. Don't be like, if you truly are sincere, you won't do it again. But if you're not, you probably will, and it'll end up like catching up to you.
Die. Take it to the grave.
Take it to the grave. There's so many situations that you're like, well, I was being honest, I was being upfront, and yeah, they'll appreciate that, but at the same time,
look where that got you.
Yeah, it's gonna get. Just keep it to yourself.
Now you're on child support.
Yeah, like I wouldn't like, and I like to think I'm an honest person, and I think I'm upfront with everybody. But if I was with somebody and I made that mistake, I should say if I don't even want to call it a mistake because there's opportunities where you can be like, all right, we have to stop. So if you ever cross that line in your relationship and you do cheat on someone, and you want to be with this person, just keep it to yourself.
See, I never cheated on a person I really wanted to be with.
Okay, so I can respect that. That's real talk. That's honest. So
yeah,
and that's probably why you cheated, because it's like
I didn't think it was cheating. I just had multiple girlfriends.
Yeah. Okay.
And then like I was so dope back in the day. Like I had like 3 girlfriends, and then I was still just like talk to that. I wouldn't even go hang out with them on the weekends. I'd be going out partying, hooking up with other girls. I'm so surprised I didn't catch something.
Oh, well, congratulations, you made it through life.
Yeah, strap up too, y'all.
Oh,
I was rolling the dice a couple times, player.
Yeah,
rolling
a lot of times.
Yeah,
I think every guy's had that in their lifetime. They've rolled the dice a couple times. They've waited for that phone call a month later.
Because when you rolling the dice, you gotta shoot the club up.
Brah. I mean, yeah, if you're gonna go that far. Well, no, not necessarily.
Man.
I've known. I've been with some females who just specifically were just like, don't.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Don't inside of me.
Yeah, that's
like,
cool. You know,
okay.
If you get that one, it's not. I'm not gonna. Yeah, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, but
if you don't say that, then yo.
Don't shoot the club up.
You're leaking!
Don't shoot the club up.
Yeah, we don't advise shooting the club up.
That felt so good. I'm going to roll over and go to bed. Baby, go make me a sandwich. I want a sandwich now.
Shut up and don't touch me.
Don't touch me anymore. So that about just wraps that up. It was honestly, there's I don't know. That was on my mind as far as like sex, and I think all 3 of those things are kind of connected: money, trust, sex,
and power.
So it was awesome.
Money power.
I don't know. I just sex to me nowadays is it's not even sex itself, but like the topic of sex, I think is just been so like manipulated and like mutilated into something that
I feel like sex is cut up into genres now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like each genre is something different.
Like they always like, oh, we're gonna make love this time. Yeah. Oh no. Fuck me real hard.
Oh yeah, like each each genre pushes the lines on where sex is.
Sex.
Yeah,
just have sex. That's all. It's like, what'd you do to girl? Just have sex.
Like I
ain't even beat it up. It wasn't rough. Like just had sex.
Like something like. correct me if I'm wrong. You're younger than me. Not correct me if I'm wrong, but you're younger than me. Do you feel like nowadays
Yes, I am.
sex is more acceptable? I guess like that. Like having sex with multiple people is more accepted than it used to be.
It is, but it's just what's hard about it is the people lying to themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when they're doing it, some people they'll still just lie to themselves, and they'll have like big feelings for you, like enormous emotion. Like they'll be in love with the person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But to continue having sex with them and just to be in their company, they'll lie and be like, "Oh, that's he do him, I do me," and then that's where it messes up the game and then they snap. Guys do this too.
Yeah.
Guys do this too. They be like, "Oh yeah, she got other dude, but he dead. He head over heels for her. He don't mess with nobody else."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or if he do,
he's just lying to. He really wants to be with her, but he lying about the situation.
You know what I mean?
That he's in.
That's what messes up the game about it. It's like when you have sex with multiple people, and you have to keep it real with yourself about what it is that you're getting into. And people have a hard time with that, man.
Yeah.
Very hard time with it.
Yeah. I don't know. I was thinking about shoot. Well, anyway, that's not important. But yeah, going back to it, I think every genre does the limits do get pushed back further and further. Like, I had this conversation with somebody a couple weeks ago. Do you think porn should be mainstream? Like as mainstream as it's starting to get? Like you saw that documentary, part of that documentary. That girl we watched this documentary. It's called Hot Girls Want. It's on Netflix. Don't watch the whole thing. Watch it in bits and pieces, like a TV series.
Yeah, I couldn't sit through the whole thing.
Yeah, watch it like in bits and pieces, like it's a TV series. But anyway, so there's this one girl that goes to Duke and she does porn and she's trying.
I remember her.
She wants it to be like an everyday thing. Like you shouldn't be ashamed of doing it. And yeah, I don't think you should be ashamed of doing porn. You're making an honest living. You're doing it right, whatever. But
are you doing it right?
Do you think it should be like mainstream like that? Like
No.
Do you think it should still be kind of like a little backdoor and seedy? Like
I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna sound terrible, but not in my country. Because I don't want to.
Not in my country.
I
just think there's a place for it.
There is a place for it. I feel like, but it's at the place where it needs to be, like the back scenes, like you're really strong. Because you don't. That's an easy way out to just like lack education of life. You know what I mean? Just to like lack learning stuff from life. It's like, what are you gonna be when you grow up? Well, I'm gonna just run all day and stay in shape and be a porn star. It's like, what do you want your kids to aspire to? So I would say.
Well, especially with that documentary, that's what I got.
Yeah, they're all
they were just like, well, I didn't want to go to college like my parents did, and I didn't want to work and do this. I was like, but that's what you have to do. I get it. You're a beautiful girl, and you can make like $800 in one night, but
I made $4,000.
I'm living the dream. I'm driving in Lamborghinis, and I'm in penthouses. But that's not yours. That's nothing real. Like the next day you wake up. The next day you wake up and you go back to a house where you're sleeping on a mattress on the floor, and you sharing a room with 4 other girls. I don't know. I don't think porn. I'm not saying like porn should be shamed like it was before. Like, yeah, okay, porn is acceptable. I think a majority of people out there look at porn, and I've had conversations with people that I wouldn't even thought looked at porn, but it's just like, oh, you looked at porn, and and they still look at porn. But I don't think it should be something that like it shouldn't be at the front of the video store when they had video stores. Like it shouldn't be on Netflix, like that. I think Again, I think it should just kind of, be kind of. I like porn being seedy and like kind of like in the like you got to go around the alley to get this porn. Like, I think that added something to porn. Like now it's just I feel like with everything that's out there, it's just taken away from porn. Like
I don't know how porn makes money anymore.
Yeah, I don't get like everything that's out there. It's just like.
If you pay for porn, you're stupid.
Yeah, you are kind of stupid. You should never pay for porn.
I'd rather you pay for some vagina.
Yeah. How do you feel about prostitution, real quick, before we take this quick little break?
It's different levels of prostitution.
Yeah, like how about that street level prostitution? No,
I don't know. I'm not for it.
No.
It is
high class level prostitution, escorts.
I wouldn't do that either.
Bunny Ranch.
I wouldn't do that either. Unless I'm in LA.
In LA. Or Vegas, yeah.
But no, I feel like the only form of prostitution I would do is like if I get a one night stand and a girl, I wake up and I just give her like a couple hundred to get leave.
But that's not prostitution.
That's the only form I would.
Because you kind of agreed to have sex without the money beforehand. You just gave her money because you kind of felt like bad because she's got to go home by herself.
Then I ain't paying for it then.
Oh, see, then you're good. So you wouldn't get a prostitute
unless I'm in Vegas.
Prostitute or a porn star?
Porn star.
You can be in a relationship with a porn star?
No.
Be in a relationship with a prostitute?
No.
Oh.
Maybe a stripper.
Stripper? You don't think strippers have sex with their clients?
Some of them do, not all of them.
Oh, okay. Cool. Anyway, we're going to take a quick little break. We're going to bring you this Midtown Mix brought to you by, or done by Juice, the Choo Choo Train, the conductor. I got it backwards. I always mess it up. We'll get it down. Oh man, I messed up my own password. It's a real chill day here at Monstrosity Radio. I want to thank everyone for joining us and sticking around, and I hope you continue to stick around. Remember, you can catch Monstrosity every Sunday 6 to 8 here on QUE4.org. That's locally AM 1680. We'll be right back. Hope to hear from you soon. Bye.
You listen to Monstrosity Radio. A whole lot of pimp stuff going on, baby. Better go check it out.
Pick your poison. Yo, you want poison, you want poison. You want poison, you want that bad shit to build and destroy it. Pick your poison. Yo, you want poison, you want poison. You want poison, you want that bad shit to build and destroy it. I ain't think so. She too chill to bring the noise in. But you think slow. She too real for them. Yo, what you think the thing for? I don't know if this is what you came for, but you can say my name slow. I'll change flows. I arrange for Bay like I'm Beethoven. Back when I was J.O., yay high, lay low, horns and halos. Save lives, I stay live. Nothing they can say, I see through their eyes. Stay wise, take advantage, you vanish when I wave by. Remember that, I take time with my way till November. Abs to drop shit, I intend to last, a great sign. But don't annoy me, I'll send poison through your grapevine. These niggas noisy, just you nosy, mind your business, you don't know me. Till it get lonely and you break down. Rock solid stone. I think I'm okay for now. I could probably fake a smile, admit the truth to weigh me out. Forget the I'm thinking about balance. It's safe to say y'all niggas is a challenge. I'm a mastermind deep inside this massive mind. Fingers callous, don't know how I manage. Cause it's go to season, but I set the standard. In the potency, it's a lot to handle. Pot holder, hot-headed, heavy-handed. Left foot, red canvas in the red van. I whip like an ambulance. I whip. I got the heart and the lungs and the guts. Nigga, what? And the stars and the moon and the sun in my blood.
Oh my god, I just found out where babies come from. Monstrosity, every Sunday 6 to 8, only on Q4 Radio. AM 1680, Q4 for arts and activism.
I know why Mother Nature thinks I am a mother. See me and she go, they going on. See all that they stole, they are some bloodsuckers. Wait until they told they had to run for cover. They don't write their checks no more, but they'll discover. They ain't taking note of what they do discover. They just take the gold and leave the earth uncovered. Turning every stone, they use to stone each other. This is deeper than the bones, the underground, they ain't uncovered. Deeper than katanas, look as they're uncovered. Deeper than the swords that make the sound of thunder. Deeper than the sound of souls that they go under. Who's to say that anybody's does? May your bodies turn to dust. See, I've been patient as waiting around this mother. Watching humans take it up. They are an ungrateful bunch. When I get to say enough to get from this mother. I'd like to go out thinking that this world's for you and me. I'd like to go out thinking that we could forever be. I'd like to go out thinking that there's somewhere we can meet. So I'll meet you on the moon. I'll meet you on the moon. I'd like to go out thinking that instructions. Tell me anyone that's fixing the destruction. Seems that all of us just made for unobstruction of our fucking selves. You could forget the justice. You can make a wishing well with tears if you use a bucket. A broken clock at one strikes even if it's busted. I ain't really cared about my feelings anymore on subjects that could be volcanic. Eye explosion is or hear eruptions. Back in class I had my last, I'd be disruptive. Now my life's on lag, I had these interruptions. Satellite receiver sending something crushing. Satisfied I seen the wind and push my buttons. Tell me how the hell I last this long. The elasticity of rubber gotta be strong if you lasted in the city where they suffer. Leo DiCaprio, words can make an island shudder. If I ain't your cup of tea, then put me back inside the cupboard. I'd like to go out thinking that this world's for you and me. I'd like to go out thinking that we could forever be. I'd like to go out thinking that there's somewhere we can meet. So I'll meet you on the moon. I'll meet you on the moon. I'd like to go out thinking that we could forever be. I'd like to go out thinking that there's somewhere we can meet. So I'll meet you on the...
Orale, vato. This is Horacio Bello from Smokiness 101. You can catch us every Sunday, 6 to 8 on Monstrosity, only on Q4 Radio, AM 1680. Q4 for Arts and Activism. Orale, vato.
What do you want from me, want from me? 'Cause I just wanna know you. What do you want from me, want from me? 'Cause I ain't trying to hurt you. Since we just met the other night, I'll take a couple other nights to say this. But you've been on my mind, and I'm taking my time trying to save this. Said they hit that speaking, or all the shots this weekend. When you put me in your room, way too soon, was I dreaming? What do you want from me, want from me? 'Cause I just wanna know you. What do you want from me, want from me? 'Cause I ain't trying to hurt you. If you want respect with your hands around my neck, it's balanced. I can see the smoke, I can feel your hope, it's balanced. And the touch of your skin, it's a blessing of a sin. What you want is what I want, that's where it begins. I could stay or I could go. Please don't leave me alone. What do you want from me, want from me? 'Cause I just wanna know you. What do you want from me, want from me? 'Cause I ain't trying to hurt you. What do you want from me, want from me? 'Cause I just wanna know you. What do you want from me, want from me? 'Cause I ain't trying to hurt you. What do you want from me, want from me? 'Cause I just wanna know you. What do you want from me, want from me? 'Cause I ain't trying to hurt you. What do you want from me, want from me? 'Cause I just wanna know you. What do you
You are now listening to Monstrosity Radio.
lose it all together. Make the call together. Together is all I ask. Another fight together. Sleepless night together. Wrong and right together. Together is all I pray. Together is all I pray. Together, together,
What's up? This your boy Juice. The only radio station you need to be listening to right now is Monstrosity Radio, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. every Sunday on Q4.org, AM 1680.
Where did you go? Where did you go? Sleeping alone, sleeping alone. I never let you in my home. That was hours ago. And sex on your lips, sex on your lips, but lies in your kiss, lies in your kiss. You can't promise me this, that you I won't miss. And I solemnly swear I will not care when you take your leave. I can read your eyes, it's just a nap. Please hurry up and leave. You're breaking my heart, cause you aren't just some girl from the street. I'm begging you now, please, please. Light up the smoke. You cough and you choke, cough and choke. Losing your mind, losing your mind. You're young, only once in a lifetime. And sweet, don't rush on to the finish. Love from the lust, love from the lust, I cannot distinguish. And I solemnly swear I will not care when you take your leave. I can read your eyes, it's just a nap. Please hurry up and leave. You're breaking my heart, cause you aren't just some girl from the street. I'm begging you now, please, please. And if it's all in my mind, if it's all in my mind, if it's all in my mind, is it really such a crime? And if it's all in my mind, and if it's all in my mind, and if it's all in my mind, is it really such a crime? And if it's all in my mind, and if it's all in my mind, and if it's all in my mind, is it really such a crime? Just please let.
Hey, what's up? Whenever I'm in town, I like to chill, hang out with the Monstrosity crew every Sunday, 6 to 8 p.m., locally 1680 a.m., Q4.org.
My mic is hot. My mic is hot. My mic is hot. My mic is hot. My mic is hot.
My mic is hot.
My mic is hot.
Yeah.
What we gon' talk about? Hey, gang, squad. My mic is hot. I can't even touch it hot. My mic kiss her. I can't even touch it.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
You guys had to see this face I was making. I was too serious on that one. I want to thank you guys.
Funny thing about that beat, real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
I made that when I was like 15.
Yeah?
Yeah, and it's a Pink Floyd sample.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's a nice one. I like that. Thank you guys for sticking around. This is Monstrosity Radio. You can catch Monstrosity every Sunday, 6 to 8 here on Q4 Radio. That is QUE4.org. Locally, AM 1680. Remember, you can join the conversation at any time at 312-985-7834. And if they don't want to hit us up on the phone lines, how can they join the conversation?
You can hit us up on the internet and the social media. You can hit us up on the Facebook at Monstrosity Radio. You can hit us up on the Twitter at Monstrosity Q4. You can hit us up on the Instagram at Monstrosity. And don't forget to look us up on Spreaker at Spreaker.com/Monstrosity Radio and Stitcher, which is powered by Deezer. Don't forget at Stitcher.com/Monstrosity Radio. Bang.
Woo, squad. And this second half of the show is brought to you by our sponsor, which is
Rinse and Flips, Alabama's #1 selling reversible condoms. These condoms are so simple with the instructions. You can use one side of this condom, flip it over, and use the other side of this condom. They even come out with a little rinse and flip, kind of like condom douche. And they also come in flavors, both sides. Not the same flavor, different flavors. Like they keep the Nutella and peanut butter going. They have Modelo and Corona, and now they're introducing the Jerk Chicken Battle of Chicago.
Jerk Chicken Battle Chicago. Who's that featuring?
That's Uncle Joe's.
Ooh, Uncle Joe's.
Yeah, and
I'm listening.
What's that? I forgot the other one. It's this little spot on the low end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Versus the little spot on the Uncle Joe's versus the little spot on the low end. Low end. Sunday. This Sunday.
4-man the mills.
All right, cool. Thank you, Rinse and Flips. Always appreciate the sponsor, the love and respect. And we're going to carry these guys with us wherever we go.
Rinse and Flips, man.
Rinse and Flips.
They're the first one that believed in us.
Yes, they gave us hope. They let us know that people are listening. Run, people. Don't stop. Keep running. Yo, before we get into the little side thing, because my mind is right and it's everywhere, but a question just popped into my head. Would you be ready for some sort of apocalyptic event, like if it happened right now?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I wouldn't.
How long would you think it would take you? Like, if something broke out now, how long do you think it would take you to get the stuff that you need to survive?
Not long.
Not long? You'd go to business? I mean, you get straight to business? Yeah.
I told, people that don't know me and Fern, we talked about this before, and my mindset at that point is either with me or you're against me, because that's how it's going to be.
Yeah.
It's animalistic mentality from that point on.
You either with me or you against me. Against me. No, yeah, real talk. Oh, I know what, this is a question I forgot to ask in the first half. And then we talked about it briefly in the car, but you ever wish like some movie type stuff would happen to you?
I actually wish more porno movie stuff would happen to me than actual real life. Like, oh man, like when I was a kid, I used to be like, oh, it'd be cool if like a car chase or like this crane would just like start rolling down the street really fast and people would panic and I can help. But as I got older, I was like, it'd be really cool if this chick could just walk up to me and be like, hey, how's it going? I'm not from around here. Want to go back to your house?
Oh, wait, you got to spill something on her.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, you're drinking coffee and you spill something on her shirt. Yeah.
Go back to my house and clean that up.
I got a washing machine. Like, there's no washing machine anywhere else. No. Not even at her building that she just left.
Mm-mm.
Like, literally around the corner from.
You come to my house, you take a shower and everything. You helping her?
I kind of had, like, the movie fantasy I have is where some rich dude just sees me. And he, like, sees me doing something. And he's like, you know what? Like you, I'm going to take you under my wing. And it's not easy at first. Like, he makes me do odd jobs around the house and stuff like that. But kind of Mr. Miyagi's me.
Are you a slave?
No. He kind of, no.
What are you?
You know, he slowly teaches me the business or whatever he does. Not so much the business, but like teaches me how to be successful.
You just want some rich white guy to come pick you up and be like, These are the tricks to the trade. And
this is really sounding pretty womanish.
And you have to clean my house.
Yeah.
And you can stay with me.
I wasn't talking about that.
I'll treat you like Mike Tyson from Customer. I'll teach you how to be a champ.
No, I just my kind of movie fantasy is just like some rich dude just takes me on his wing and just wants to help me make money. That's it.
You want to be blindside?
Blindside? No, because I don't want them to take care of me, so to say. I don't know. I just feel like it'd be nice.
Or do you? You sure?
I would say like I would want basically kind of like want somebody to take a risk in me, but like, hey, I see you're trying to do this. I'm going to give you some money. I'm going to help you out.
Okay,
and then like.
That changes up how I was like viewing it.
Yeah, not just like, here, I'm gonna take care of you, kid. You're awesome. I'm not a kid. I'm a grown man. So I kind of want somebody like just to take a risk and be like, you know what? I like you. I like what you're about. Here's $100,000. Let's see what you can do. I'm gonna be here if you need some advice. And I'm like, all right, cool. Thanks, mister.
So, honestly,
I'm going cookie hard at that point.
I always do have something in my head. It's always when I'm on my way to work.
Yeah.
Like when I used to ride the bus or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I wish somebody right now would just pull out a gun and somebody, and I'll hit the gun out of his hand and rough him up or whatever. And everybody would be like, oh, he's a hero. But then I get off work, too. You'd have to be like, I had to go down to the police station and file this report.
And then they find you and you get some big reward and like, all this notoriety and fame.
Yeah, and then I start doing it again and again, and they think I'm a superhero.
You just want to be a superhero at this point. I'm about to save lives. I'm doing this. I actually thought it'd be cool.
You want to be real life kick-ass?
No. To just go and you ever see the FBI's most wanted list and like how there's money, like you can get like $1 million if
you want to be a bounty hunter?
Well, yeah, like, but not like Dog the Bounty Hunter, but like
bounty hunter.
Yeah, but basically go after
not bounty and bail's bondsman. I'm strictly bounty hunter.
Yeah, like going after those big bounty fees, like trying to figure out where this guy lives.
I wouldn't do that in Chicago.
No,
because Chicago, the only thing that they won't shoot is a blue shirt.
Yeah.
So if you're coming at them in a tank top, like a vest and some.
I'm trying to do some investigating right now.
I would say actually dress like a Fed.
Yeah.
So like get the cargo pants, wear a polo over your vest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like dress like a Fed would, and like have like the Oakley black glasses and stuff like that. Because otherwise you're gonna die.
Yeah.
You got and make sure you get like an Impala. Like
so there's no like me walking in like I'm some detective off the like some low key gun.
You can't run around like in the dog bounty hunter outfit like a
no. I mean just like, no. I gotta walk in like dressed normal and everything. Try to fit in with the crowd. And there's nothing like that.
No, because your presence is they're gonna take you for a joke.
Yeah, I feel you.
I'm not saying like taking you as a joke, but like just a scenario. It's Chicago.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't be bounty hunter in Chicago.
You know, the dudes you got bounties for, I guarantee they ain't gonna be alone. No. You a bounty, you ain't even police.
Yeah.
Now you gonna have to follow.
Well, but see, the thing is, like, you don't necessarily have to capture that person. You just have to be the person. You just have to get that person. You just have to be the one to provide information to that assists in their capture.
So you want to be a PI/bounty hunter.
Yeah, because and then too, the other thing that they kind of hit you with is leads to their arrest and capture and prosecution. So you only get that reward if they get like prosecuted and stuff like that. So, but I also thought that'd be cool. But no, I really am down for like just some rich dude just been like, yeah, here's $100,000. I'm gonna invest in you, kid. I see potential in you.
I always want to find a bag with some money in it.
Yeah, like just anything involving like a lot of money.
I'm not even gonna lie, like I'm so weird. Like when I first got my car, I knocked on all the panels to see if it was ever a drug smuggling car and some drugs never got out of it.
Oh yeah, he's like, oh, sounds like there's something in here. Would you have taken the car apart? Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
What if it's like $100,000 in old 20s in my car?
Yeah. Taking this car apart right now. I can get a new car. So I'm glad we're actually talking about money because it leads me to what I want to talk about for the second half of the show, like money management, how money matters. Like money is money is a very powerful tool, my friend. And if you don't got it, you're
just stuck.
You're toolless. You're like
nothing without the
you're a caveman without a hammer. Yeah, no hammer, no screwdriver. Like, you need a hammer and a screwdriver to get somewhere in this world. Like, you can't do anything without those two things. I mean, you can try with a mug, but at some point your mug's going to break. You really do need a hammer and a screwdriver. Preferably one that has a Phillips and a flathead. More so Phillips than a flathead, because I think more screws. But anyway, I'm getting distracted here talking about hammers and screwdrivers and stuff. But we've already talked about those scenarios, like, oh, what would you do if you had a bunch of money and blah 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 blah.
Yeah. Surefire investments.
Yeah, but we never really talked about like practical stuff, like when you do get a bunch of money. Like, so this number one, I've been kind of broke the last couple days, so it doesn't feel good to not have money. It's a ishy feeling.
It's a terrible feeling.
Yeah, and no one should have to live through it. And then two, I was watching that. Oh man, if you guys have to watch Champs. It's on Netflix. It's a Starz documentary, but it's about the boxers and stuff like that, and how they progress from here to here. And it's a dope ass documentary. I suggest everybody check it out. But at the end of the documentary, they were talking about how a lot of these boxers now are broke, like Tyson, living day to day. Holyfield, has nothing. At one point had $200 million and now has nothing. So
that's terrible.
Yeah, and they had the money, and they did the stuff that we talked about, like, oh yeah, if I had this much money, what would I do? So yeah, of course, the lavish weddings, the
no, I wouldn't do that.
The lavish wedding.
Yeah.
Well, the lavish wedding we didn't talk about, but we talked about.
My lifestyle wouldn't be too lavish. It'd be very comfortable, very comfortable, and I would just sit on money to way down the path for my family. Yeah, that's. Like, if you would call me about, 3 years ago, I probably would have said some dumb stuff, like, I'm finna go ball crazy. Yeah. My crib gonna have a crib in it. It's gonna be just, wow. But, dude, the realization of money, is just coming in this past, few years, and it's just dude, you need it. You have nothing without money.
Yeah. You really don't. Yeah. You're really, you're powerless, and you're kind of helpless because you can't. If you get in trouble, you can't really get a lawyer to get out of trouble because you have no money, And
then the worst thing about money is, the only thing you can have to your name that can be gone in one swipe. Yeah,
yeah, exactly. Just out of there. I wanted to kind of get into, oh, man, just, how to be more responsible with your money. The things that you should do. Men out there, I think, should... start tightening up their belts more, and
buckling down on shit.
Yeah, because I think I don't know. I think we're getting to this point of I understand we all want to live the good life and everything like that, and we all want to experience it, and that's no problem with that. But if you're just a regular hardworking person, I don't think that's something you should be trying to achieve on a regular basis. I think that's something you should I'm gonna do this every now and then, kind of stuff.
You gotta look at. I look at 9 to 5s are just stepping stones for what you want to do in life. And you have to stack your money up to live your dream. And you just can't be scared to, I don't know. I feel like with money investments, you have to make sure that your family and your lifestyle is taken care of, that can function. And then from the other money, that's what you parlay with. If you have some type of business, you take that money, you invest that in that. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's I was talking to some guys the other day, and they were saying, they have this plan for, 3 years, 2 years or something like that. And I just felt their plan was too long for the stuff they were trying to do. I was like, you can pay your rent and still eat. Just probably can't party for maybe a month or two if you just do this in the next 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a month or something like that. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. So I wanted to, first off, I just want to talk about what I want to talk about two separate things. I want to talk about what you should do if you ever come into some money. Number one. If you ever come into some money, my first advice to you would be, and when I talk about coming to, I'm not talking about $50,000. Well, yeah, $50,000, because I think if somebody came into $50,000, you still would be, I think, because that's almost like a year's salaries for some people.
That's something. Yeah, that'd be a foolish. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think it's almost like fool's gold if you win $50,000, because you're just oh man, I won this money, I can do this, I can do this. Before you know it, you already spent that money.
Worst part about that one is it just looks bad as soon as you spend the first dollar, because now you're at 40,000.
Yeah, yeah. Now you're like $49,999,000. So I want to say any large amount of money. I think the first thing you should do, the large amount, I think, you get a lawyer and an accountant. If you win in $1 million, go out there and get a lawyer and an accountant. You really do need that. You need somebody to help you, protect your money from the IRS, of course, because they're going to try to take it. And you need someone to keep you informed about where your money's being spent. And you need an accountant for that, because I can tell you from experience, it is really easy to spend $100,000 in a flash. Like, you wouldn't believe it. And especially me and Juice was hitting up on this earlier. We were talking about the biggest thing, like, when you have a lot of money is like you like to eat out a lot.
Yeah,
like you like to go out and you like to, and it's a good thing. I'm not talking about like you go lavish places or anything. Yeah, you may go to some nice places, but
let's go get Chipotle.
Yeah,
let's go to the taco spot.
Yeah, all that stuff's add up. Like, especially if it's just you figure you spend like $5 to $10. But now you got a date or you with somebody, and maybe they don't have any money, so now you spend like $20 on a meal, like, and then even the nicer places. Like, I remember going to some really nice places, like the Devon Grill downtown, the Devon Seafood Grill downtown. McCormick and Smith's during their happy hour used to do that a lot, just then, the eating out, like, ooh, let's order from this place. We haven't ordered there in a while. Like, man, all that can add up. So, my first advice to people who win, like, or my next piece of advice to people who come into a windfall is just like, don't eat out, like, scale back. Like, you don't have to, it's nice. You don't want it to become something that's just a regular thing. You don't want to lose that speciality about it. Like, oh man, this is special. Like, I'm treating myself. You want it to be a treat still when you got money. You don't want to just be out there like, every new restaurant every day. And I know it's going to be hard, but you just got to, I don't know, you just, especially for men, you just, at some point you got to buckle up, because I'm tired of seeing and hearing men, like, even myself, I'm tired of seeing people just live paycheck to paycheck, especially when you don't have to, like, especially when you're able to, like, afford some stuff, but yeah, you're living paycheck to paycheck. And, I'm talking about myself too. Like, right now, that's me. I'm living paycheck to paycheck.
Until we get famous.
Yeah. And I want to stop that. And not only that, but I want to also help, other people who are living paycheck to paycheck. But we'll get into that in a minute. So other thing too, the next thing I can tell you, that's upstairs. The person works hard. If you win money, pay down your debt, like, right away. Don't wait. Don't be like, oh, I'll get this. I got this money. I think that's the first thing you should do. Because I know when I came into a lot of money, that's one of the first things I did. I paid off all my credit cards, like every possible bill that I had, I paid it off. So I'm basically at zero. And, like, at the time, it's probably the best thing that I could do for myself. And it was, it's like a fresh start, and it feels so good not to have, like, that weight. Like, the only bill I had to worry about, or the only bills I had to worry about, were the mortgage, gas, light, and, like, other amenities like cable, internet, that stuff. Like, I didn't really have to worry about, oh man, I got this credit card bill coming up, and like it was so good. And I have money to put money in the gas, money in the car, gas in the car, and everything like that. So, I think by paying down your debt, it takes off that weight. Whoa, man, those guys are loud. It takes off that weight. It takes off some pressure off of you, because that's, again, like, every bill that you pay down or you take out, that's one less, like, weight that's on you.
You gotta pay your bills,
like,
man.
Yeah, and going back to that Dame Dash, like, yeah, that's one thing that's you always gotta pay your bills. And I'm in this situation now, like, I'm trying to pay down, like, some stuff, and hopefully by the end of the summer I'll be good. Good, homie. Be real good.
Your bills are your resources, because that's what.
Yeah, you spend it on your
what you need to live.
Yeah,
what you feel like you need to live are your bills. That's everybody. So it's like,
but not only that, like, I got other bills that I just accumulated throughout the bit. Like,
some stuff you don't. There's some stuff you don't need.
Yeah. So, but pay down your bills, people. Like, if you get the chance and you win in some money and you got that money, and you can pay that bill, pay it as soon as you can, because the moment you don't, next thing you know, that money's gone, people. That money is not there anymore. And then my last bit of advice for if you win a windfall of money, invest in yourself. Invest wisely, but invest in yourself. Try not to invest too much in, like, stocks and stuff like that, because that's not real currency, people. Like, at any minute, you can lose all of that and you got nothing. Invest in something real. Man, perfect example. This is beautiful. Again, you was talking about you got a relative who has a bunch of property, saves her money wisely, out there, and you're just like, I think she's a millionaire. And kind of in the same sense, my dad's the same way. My dad, He's got he has a building. You know, he saves his money. He doesn't like live a lavish lifestyle. He lives a nice, comfortable lifestyle. All his furniture is nice. It's new. But, you know, he's smart about how he spends it. You know, he doesn't get, like, the brand new stuff. Like, he don't mind, like, oh, it's a year old. I'll take that.
Just need it for a fit. Yeah. I saw telling somebody on the other day, like, with a car, like, I don't think I'll ever buy a brand new car. It's just no point. I'm going to lose so much money. Like, as soon as you drive off the lot, and then plus it's like, I get some 2 years less for, like, a lot less.
Would you ever lease a car?
Not from. It doesn't fit my lifestyle, no.
No.
I would like some people should, though, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you move a lot or something like that and you just want to lease, and it fits some people's lifestyles.
Cool.
It wouldn't fit mine.
Yeah, so people, you guys got to invest money in yourselves. You have to. You if you're thinking about starting a small business, look into it. There's a lot of places you can go to get the small business advice that you need to invest in yourself. If you get the opportunity to ever stop working for another man, you should take it. And I think that's like the realest advice I can give you at this moment. Like, just take that opportunity. Don't blow it. Don't go out there and buy fancy chains and grills. Like, that stuff that's not going to help you.
Whoa.
I'm not saying like.
Well, grills are not expensive. Chains are not expensive. You can buy chains and stuff in moderation.
Okay. All right. Yes. Spend in moderation, I should say. Like, maybe
my grill costs probably like a pair of pants from the place we work.
Oh, okay. Cool. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's not too bad. But do you think they should go like extravagant? Start getting like a roll full of diamonds and stuff like that. Yeah. You got a reasonable grill. Yeah. But you get what I'm saying. Like, don't be. You're not a rapper. You're not gonna constantly make.
And I'm a rapper. So it's
you are a rapper. But what I'm saying is, like, you're not going to be making $100,000 a month to where you can support you just owning a bunch of grills on the shelf and not being able to liquefy them at any time.
Honestly,
because you can't sell a grill. You can't sell a grill if you need the money. Because you got to find somebody who got the same mouth. No,
sell it, they melt it.
Melt it and then redo it.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I guess you can't sell it.
You can't get it remolded. Too.
Oh, okay. So I guess you can sell a grill.
What I was gonna say is, one thing, like, if you do want to like buy jewelry that will what is it? What do they call it? Will appreciates over time. And
adds value.
Yeah, adds value over time or whatever. So there's certain jewelry that, like, if I ever get like rich and I collect jewelry, I'm not going to collect jewelry that I wear.
Oh, okay.
I'm collect jewelry that I collect.
Yeah, like, you know so something like, that's gonna like antique jewelry and stuff like that. Yeah, I
have a little museum hallway and something.
Yeah, be like, ooh, this was on sapphire. This little ring right here was once owned by the queen. Yeah, and people would be like, oh, that's interesting, Juice.
They're just like identical like stones. You know.
Yeah.
So then I can sell that if I ever go broke.
If you ever go broke, you gonna sell it?
As long as I own it.
On Sotheby's?
No.
On the website? You get a little closer. Get a little closer? Yeah, that's better.
My bad, homie.
No, yeah. You've been a little far away. So I want to step out the fantasy world for a minute, because it's very rare, not to say that it doesn't happen, but it's very rare for someone to come into a lot of money like that. Even $50,000. $50,000 is a lot of money to come into just like that. So I want to talk about the average man and what the average man can do in his lifestyle. Again, it's almost like the same rules. Like, most
average man,
pay down your debt.
Yeah, that was the first thing I was gonna say. Make sure your credit's straight. Pretty much.
Just credit and debt, get that in check, like, right away. Like, even if you're rebuilding yourself, I understand it takes some time, but like, you want to be able to you want to be able to have money in your pocket and not money just going to waste. And an unnecessary bill that you have to pay, like, a parking ticket or just goofy stuff, a restaurant bill, like that stuff. Like,
whoa, don't run out on
well, I don't. When I say restaurant, I'm talking about like fancy dinners.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't mean like, you could treat yourself, go get some tacos or something like that. It shouldn't be something that you do too often.
Okay, my bad. Like you said, pay your bills. Yeah, don't. My bad. Okay.
Yeah, we're talking about pay
you
your
said
bill.
Restaurants. I was thinking you gotta pay your bill when you leave a restaurant.
Yeah. Most definitely remember to pay down your debt. Like, you have to. Like, I I know personally for myself, I would have at least $300 extra once I get my finances in order, and that's gonna be a beautiful thing. That's 300. Like, I can finally get that bicycle that I've always been wanting with the spring back wheels in the back. I don't know. I'm just making up some stuff. But anyway, I don't really want a bicycle. If anything, I really want a PlayStation 4. But yeah, I can do that if I stop wasting my money on bills. I can start spending my money more on me. Other things too. I got to give this advice because I've been through it a lot, and I know a lot of people, especially when they're down on their luck, they look for shortcuts to try to make money.
There's no shortcuts in life, dog.
Especially when it comes to making money. Yeah. I did a lot of stupid stuff as a kid, like work from home businesses, like workshops. They were supposed to like help me make more money. Like, none of it works. At the end of the day, like, those people that are successful at those things, like, I hate to tell you, they're still putting in like 8+ hours of like work to get to that point, you know, being successful. And like, there is really no secret formula for anything. In order to get rich and stay successful, you literally just have to work. Like, work. That's it. And not only work, but like, pay down your bills. And again, third piece of advice, invest in yourself. Again, like, going back to that Dame Dash, like, you can't, there's only so far that you're going to get working for another man. Because as hard as you work, I feel like that other man's not going to want you to pass him. Like, yeah, he's going to want you.
Never going to let you get off.
Yeah, he's going to want you to be successful, but there's only so much success you can obtain working underneath another man. And the only way to get to be truly successful in a way that any man should be, and be able to work for himself and sustain a life for himself and his family, is to like work for yourself. Like, there's no cap on how much you can make if you work for yourself. You know, start a legitimate business, like sell something. I know a lot of people that got hobbies. Like, turn those hobbies into like legitimate businesses. Like, it's a scary thing to take that step. You know, again. Going back to it, when I had the opportunities to invest, I was scared. Like, I didn't know what to do. Like, I was just kind of frozen, and there were so many opportunities that I was just like, yeah. And I looked into them, and they sounded legit and everything, and they were legit, but I was just too scared to pull the trigger. Like, I just had that fear that was holding me back to be like, you know, it was like,
you can't be scared of yourself.
You're gonna be successful.
Why are you scared to be great?
Yeah, exactly. We've talked about this a lot. You've mentioned it to me. You shouldn't be scared to be great. And you know, if you have a legitimate opportunity to better yourself and not just yourself, but the future of your family, you should definitely pull that trigger. Don't be scared. Invest wisely and invest in yourself. You know. Oh man. Anyway, I think that's just about it. Probably gonna wrap it up a little early and get out of here. It's kind of different not having Matt in the studio.
I guess his 15 minutes is.
His 15 minutes is crucial to. Yeah,
it was a good show.
Yeah, I liked it. It was nice. We got to talk a little. He wasn't so overpowering. Overpowering, Matt. He talks like this. Guys, I am an alien. I come from another planet. And if you don't know, Aw, I miss Matthew. Anyway, we're at that kind of point of the show. We're gonna start wrapping it up. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I know it was a little off. We started off, you know, kind of weird. It was weird. It was weird. The whole sound thing is, it was messed up. But we worked it out and we stuck around. And we want to thank you guys for sticking around. Hope you guys catch us out next week. We'll be here as always at 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock on Q4.org radio. That is QUE4.org/radio. Every Sunday, like I said. And remember, you can always hit us up on Stitcher, Spreaker, or you can just simply Google us at monstrosityradio.com. I think that's, you know what I was thinking? Or I just remembered? We don't have a drive. We're so used to Matthew bringing our drive. He is really useful and necessary. We miss you, Matthew, in case you're listening.
He said that.
Yeah.
No, we do miss you, Maddie.
No. I said that. I'll take full responsibility for that remark. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging around and checking us out. Mad love and respect. We'll catch you guys next Sunday. This has been Monstrosity Radio, only on Q4.